Okay guys, now before we start this video, I want to mention a reminder real quick that this Saturday we will be hosting a live stream podcast. Yoshi, myself, Ninja X Bart, Octane Pro, and Jason Hung. We're going to be answering some questions, talking about our future cars, our past cars, our channel, you know, as Mark put it, stuff and things. Now,
but not that we have future cars or anything like that, you know.
Possible future cars.
Yeah, this ain't no spoiler cast, yo.
What is it? Guess you'll have to watch and find out this Saturday. Alright, what's going on guys? Well, we are back here at Century Transmission. From our last few videos you saw us, we dealt with the cooling issues. We wrapped my headers. We coated the header in a high temp paint. Put that back on. We got the new radiator fans and shrouds in. So now we're going to deal with some braking power. So you see me do plenty of brake videos already. I've never done one in depth on the STi. So what do you say we give this a try? So turn the camera around. The brakes I have on here now are Supertech slotted rotors and Supertech pads. Now these are great for the street. They are semi-low brake dust pads and, well, they do okay. But for the track, not so much. So what I did was I upgraded to some DBA two-piece rotors. Now the two-piece rotors are a much lighter, you know what, let me go ahead and grab it and show you. Okay, here I have it, the two-piece rotor. Now it is what it is. It is the center ring and then the disc brake itself. Now these are the DBA 5000 series and they are so light compared to the factory ones. Now these are non-directional, so they can go left or right. And yeah, the reason for it is that one, it's lighter obviously, so that's obviously a huge plus. And then the second reason is the center hub ring right here, it's made out of aluminum. So the heat transfer doesn't transfer to the rotors. So what do you say we go ahead and take off the old one and put this new one on? Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is take off the two 19 bolts on the back of the caliper. Once you have the two 19s off, go ahead and pull off your brake calipers. Set it onto the side. Alright, now mine came off relatively easy because I didn't change my brakes too long ago. So if you do find yourself in a situation where your brake rotors are kind of seized on after years of being on there are these two bolt holes right here. So all you gotta do is take a screw, I believe it is a 10mm or 12, just screw it in there all the way until it pushes up against the back and pushes the rotor off. Nice little trick.
Cheating.
What?
Using that fucking bolt. Cheating. You gotta feed off with the hand. So they're non-directional, right?
Yeah, non-directional. Now that the rotor's on, all you have to do is separate your brake caliper, or not your brake calipers, your brake pads, so they can fit on.
We have this nifty tool to do that.
So yeah, if you don't want to just use a screwdriver, that's the tool you use.
Another way you can do it is before he takes off the caliper, you pull out the pads and you wedge a screwdriver in there and you push them back until they're fully separated on both sides. That's another way you could do that.
Got one of the 19s in.
That's Doe's shoulder right there. It's a very sexy shoulder.
And it got. So once you got those in, just go ahead and tighten those, and I'll show you what to do after that. So now for the brake pads, I went ahead and upgraded to the Hawk HP Pluses. These are a good hybrid between track and street. They hold heat a lot better than the street pads of the Supertech, what am I saying?
StopTech.
Now the first thing you want to do is this safety pin right here. You're going to want to pull that out. simple. Then you're going to take off some of the pressure of this. Let's see. It's got some buildup. Okay, take the same pliers, wiggle it around a bit. There we go. Just pan out. Take this out. And this one should slide out pretty easy with no pressure. Now just go ahead and pull the old pads out.
You did wear those out pretty good.
Yeah, these, I mean, they start to fade on the track. So, I mean, these are great for the street, not so much for the track.
Be sure to put some copper electric grease on the back of it so it doesn't squeal.
All right, go ahead and transfer your shim if you want to over, and then stick that in. Simple. Push some of that back.
Push the rotor back.
Go. Take the first pin. Slide that through. Line up the pin to where you can see the hole, and then stick the safety pin back in. Okay, you got the safety pin back in. Go ahead and place this back under. Take your other pin, slide that through. Put that in, line up the hole again. There's a small hole in there if you guys aren't sure what I'm talking about that fits this safety pin in. And there you go. So simple as that. All you have to do is repeat that step on all four corners and you're done. So yeah, as I said, I've done many brake videos before, but this one's been a more in-depth. Brembos are relatively easy to change. 219s in the back, pins, rotors if you do the rotors, pull them out, replace them. All right guys, until the next time, later.